Hi, so this is vlog number 1 of my trip to Minsk, Belarus. I'm currently in Vilnius, Lithuania. I've been here before. I came here in March 2025. I've literally just checked into my hotel. It's a bit old fashioned, but it gets the job done for a night, to be honest. Looks not too bad. It's majorly hot in the city just now. It's about 33 degrees and I'm absolutely sweating, so I just want to come in here for a little while, chill and relax in the nice fresh air in the shade, at least for now. I'm hoping that I can get let into Belarus tomorrow, because I've heard the restrictions are quite bad because obviously the ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict. But fingers crossed I can get let in and show you guys the experience along the way. The FCDO, the Foreign Commonwealth, I don't know what they're called. The FCDO advises against it though, all travel to and within Belarus, Russia and a couple other places. But it doesn't stop you from getting into America and a couple other places, so it must be okay to travel to, and it's a visa-free country. You don't have to apply for a visa up until the end of this year, so I'll keep you guys updated and we'll see where we go. Day 1 in Vilnius, Lithuania. Day 1 of 6 on the holiday. I head back Friday. It's currently Sunday the 28th of June. It's absolutely roasting here. It's about 33 degrees or something. This is the sort. I'm currently heading to the cathedral, or at least Cathedral Square, where all the main stuff is in Vilnius, because as I said in the hotel room, I've done Vilnius once before, back in March 2025, so it was not as hot as this, but I didn't see a lot of the sights. It was mainly just a drinking holiday, which is a give or take really. With most of my holidays it end up being a drinking holiday for at least the last few days if I've seen the sights. I'm just looking at us to see where I'm actually supposed to be going here, because I'm not a regular, obviously. Yeah, we're heading straight on and hopefully I meet the cut-off time before it actually closes, because I think most sites might close about 5 o'clock, or they might not be open Sundays at all. We'll have to wait and see on that regard, and yeah, see you in the next part of the vlog. As I said previously on the vlog, I'm on my way to Cathedral Square just now. It's nice and toasty. I'm definitely going to get some water or something like that, something to hydrate me, because it's currently an orange warning here, which obviously means something. Honestly, this heat is unbearable, and don't get me wrong, I've rested in the likes of Dubai and Oman, and it's certainly not been like this. Yeah, it's absolutely roasting today. Cathedral Square is where I'm on my way to, and I'm hoping, praying actually, that things are open, but it is a Sunday, so it's a give or take with most places in Europe. Sometimes they're open Sunday and closed Monday, other times they're closed Sunday and Monday, and some places are closed Sunday, open Monday, so we will wait and see. And especially, I don't look at holidays in these places, like the national holidays or anything like that, before I actually book my trip, so maybe that's something that I should actually start doing, is actually researching the country and its history before I actually go to the place, rather than going to the place and going on ChatGPT for recommendations of places to see, things to do. But we will wait and see what is in store today. At last, and as I stated in my previous vlog, I'm at Cathedral Square just now. I was hoping that you could maybe go up that. I might go in that big place in a little bit, because I've actually not been in there. I think there's some sort of castle here. I could be wrong though. There's definitely some sort of castle or some big monument at least, so we'll go explore that. It looks like there's going to be some sort of festival on here pretty soon, with everything up at the minute. what it looks like across there. Oh, it's absolutely scorching today. My hat feels like it's going to blow off as well. Maybe you can enter this cathedral sort of thing. Ah, it's open. It's open Monday through Saturday, so you can't even go in it today. But I do return here on Thursday, so that might be a thing to do, because I do return. Well, I don't actually return until late-ish on Thursday, but definitely Friday I could give it a go, because I do have time before my flight at like 5 PM in the evening. So there's always that as well. I think I'm gonna head towards the castle right now, which is somewhere across this way. I'm hoping that there's actually something for you to see. The Gediminas Castle Tower is where I am headed just now, and we will see what that has in store. I'm gutted that big monument was closed, and as I say, there's definitely something that's going to come on this week or possibly next weekend, some sort of event thing. Just now, because of the weather, I feel like I just need to do something, like get a pint in hand or something, because it's absolutely sweltering with heat. So I've arrived at the top of the castle in Vilnius. It's a pretty stunning view, to be honest. Except from the little crane across there. I didn't actually realise there was steps leading up to it, so I paid €3 for a two-way funicular. One to the top obviously, then another to the bottom. But to be fair, in this weather it's sort of worth it. Although the vending machine at the bottom didn't work, so I couldn't get any drinks. And the one that does work at the top, with the card and everything like that, typical really, doesn't have any drinks in it, only has like chocolate and everything like that, jelly beans, nothing important really. So that's brilliant on a day like this where it's 33 degrees. I'm not even too sure I could handle a pint at this time, because if I drink a pint I think it's just going to make me feel a lot worse than I'm already feeling just now. I feel majorly dehydrated. I just need some sort of caffeine, or maybe just some sort of H2O in me. But now this is quite scenic view of the castle. Nice city, been here before. Very, very nice. The view from the top is a little bit, well, majorly better. There's some sort of wolf here. I believe I've been to those 3 crosses before for sunset or sunrise, one of the two. I'd definitely been up there the last time because I recognise the 3 crosses. But this is a lot more iconic, a lot more scenic. I definitely hadn't been up the castle the last time. What a gorgeous city. Gorgeous weather as well. Sort of reminds me of Bratislava, Slovakia, with all the sort of churches and iconic buildings. Sort of like that. Riga, Latvia was pretty much the same. Most cities in Eastern Europe are like this, with all the castles, all the history, all the iconic scenery. I'm not going to say that Scotland's not like that, because Scotland absolutely is, but I prefer these churches to the ones in Scotland. I prefer this infrastructure to that is within Scotland. So let's see what the inside of the castle has in store for us. The top is a very stunning view. I didn't even realise you could go up this additional bit. But wow, what a gorgeous city. As I say, I'd been here before, but I'd definitely not seen it from this perspective. I'd been up a TV tower before, but it wasn't as gorgeous as this.
Senin komplo teorilerini yiyeyim ben. Ya pahalı bir tane çamaşır oldu. İşte arkadaşlar nasıl yapıyorlar? Aklınızda bana komplo var.
So, I've just been to the top of the funicular and the castle. It was good. Very hot as well.
You know, people just try to move out of the city center.
I would have took the funicular back down, but it can take quite a while to come back up. I don't really trust lifts myself. I got stuck in one in New York in December when I went there, which wasn't too good, so it pretty much totally put me off lift. I don't really trust it, especially when it has a mad stop or a mad noise. Going up that castle there was free entry, which was good. But something I did find quite ignorant was when you're going up these narrow steps, just like any old castle really. You're going up these narrow steps and it's barely enough for one person to go up. And then this couple in front stop chatting to another couple for absolute ages. And it's like, why are you doing that on the stairwell? Why does everybody have to wait on your conversation? Can't you either have it at the top or have it at the bottom? Don't stop in the middle of the steps and just form a queue because you guys want to catch up on life. It's like, seriously. But yeah, apart from that experience, it was an iconic view at the top and I'd highly recommend it. And if you come the last Sunday of the month, then it's free apparently. You get free entrance to the museum and you get free entrance to the top. And I see why a lot of people come up the funicular now, because this rocky step, these rocky steps would be mad in the winter. They're very hard to walk on, and these shoes, which aren't great to be honest, so yeah, be aware if you are coming to Vilnius, Lithuania in the winter and you want to do this, then I definitely recommend doing the funicular, because I could imagine in mad ice you're going to be using a lot of your travel insurance on an injury you pick up because of this. But anyway, I will catch you in the next vlog, which will hopefully be with either water or a pint in hand, or tomorrow at latest when I'm on my way to Minsk, Belarus. So day one, almost complete in Vilnius, Lithuania, and then I've got 4 days in Minsk and then 1 day back in Lithuania. As you can see by the background, I'm at the free crosses. Been to the free crosses before, but it was absolutely mobbed the last time I was here, so it must be something to do with the time. I reckon at sunset it'll be way worse. There's a lot of bugs here, as you can quite clearly see in view of the camera, and there appears to be works going on across here. Absolutely practic, because there's a lot of loud noises across here. But yeah, this is just like an iconic view. I managed to get an orange juice, some water and some ice cream, so I'm well nourished at the minute. But I can't guarantee that I'll not have a beer later. Actually, yeah, that is the castle across here, and as you can see, like way further away in the background, there's a TV tower that I went to the last time. There's a couple big monuments in the distance that I'm not too familiar of, that I've not actually been to, at all. The only other place outside Vilnius that I've been to is Treacy Castle, which is about 30 minutes. That's worth a go if you come to Vilnius. Well worth an explore. I've not been to many countries this side, like the east side of Europe. Well, I say that, I've been to Finland, Latvia, obviously Lithuania, Albania, and sort of Greece down this side, but I've still got a couple others to tick off, although I do say that it is June at the minute, going into July, so technically next month, August, I'm doing Croatia, Greece, North Macedonia, Montenegro. There's about 6 different countries anyway that we're doing, and a couple of them I haven't been to, and it's a new part of Greece like Corfu. I've only been to Athens, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, this isn't too bad. It's ended up a really nice day. I don't know what my expectation over the next few days is. Oh my god, a bee. And that was ginormous, by the way. That was absolutely ginormous. But yeah, I don't know what the weather's going to be like the next few days, and I'm hoping that it honestly calms down, because I've had this in the UK for the past few weeks, well, in Scotland the past few weeks, which we're not used to, and now I'm going to have it here. I'm hoping that it at least goes down from the 30s, because it is mental, and I just constantly feel dehydrated in this heat. But yeah, I will do a few more vlogs, hopefully today, hopefully in Minsk, but I'm aware that the photography and all that across there is going to be a little bit different, and I've heard some horror stories about the border, so that's also something that I'm aware of, that you could spend about 13 hours at the border and not get let into their country. So I need to just see where this trip takes me. But anyway, until the next vlog, catch you later. So day 2 begins here in Vilnius, Lithuania. I'm just going to get the bus to Minsk, Belarus just now. Nice 6 AM start for once. See what this is like. As I said yesterday, I'd heard horror stories about this border, so well, it's mainly from the Poland side, to be honest. If you go via Warsaw, it can be way worse, and there could be waits up to about 13 hours without any refreshments, and you can be politically detained, so we need to wait and see what that is like. I'm hoping today is nice and smooth, and the next 3 nights are nice and smooth as well, and hopefully I can show you it's Belarus. If not, then I'm thinking I'm better heading to Estonia, Tallinn, or something of the sort, because I've not been there yet, so fingers crossed that I can get let in, but you never know with the current climate of the world at the minute. So I've arrived in Minsk, Belarus, after needing enough 6 hours on a bus. You had to go through several sort of checkpoints to be able to get in this country, which was not good, but made it eventually, and see what sights Belarus has in store. It's a lovely day. It's like 31, 32 degrees. I'm currently just about to go for a walk across the river embankment, and I will see you guys soon. So as you can see, I'm walking across the river embankment just now. I'm in Minsk, Belarus. Scorching day, it's about 33 degrees Celsius. Don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, and I can't be bothered working it out, so that's for you to work out what that is. There's a few iconic structures here, a lot of nice churches, a lot of nice architecture, and I look forward to what I have in store. I'm possibly going to do the big brewery. I'm going to look for the Dynamo Minsk shirt, I think that's it, Dynamo Minsk shirt, and find their stadium, and hopefully I can get a tour. I don't think they play until Thursday or Friday in some sort of competitive game, and then I think they've got the Europa League or Europa Conference qualifiers next week, so I won't be able to see any of their games, so hopefully I can find something to do. It's massively scorching here, and I just want to see everything it has to offer. So guys, I've made it to my hotel room, which doesn't look too bad, to be honest. It's got a outside which is alright. It's absolutely roasty toasty out there though, so I'm hesitant to have the door open, but I think this hotel seems better than the one that I had in Vilnius the first night. I'm gonna sit in here and chill for a little while till my phone gets to enough charge, because it's already been quite a long day. I've been up since near enough 6 AM, give or take, because the bus was at 6:40 and it's currently 2:23, so it's been a massive long day, just getting through border checks and everything like that. Look forward to what tomorrow has to bring, and the rest of the day, because I have till Thursday, it's currently Monday, to go see what Belarus and Minsk has in store. I'm looking to try their potato crispy pancakes, I think it is, and I want to try their local beers as well, so see how that is, see how Belarus is, and hopefully I can feed back to people that want to travel here how easy or how hard it can be. So I'm on my way to, sorry, I was making sure it was recording. So I'm on my way to Victory Square just now, which is supposedly meant to be an iconic monument within Minsk, Belarus. I went there last night, which is the Dynamo Minsk Stadium, to see the Brazil-Japan game, which Brazil stole it right at the end. I don't think it was a deserved victory, in all honesty, because Brazil were pretty much rubbish the whole game. They were pretty much rubbish the whole game, and then snuck an equaliser, which just wasn't a good goal. And then the second one was appalling defending. I was honestly praying he was offside, so Japan could take them to extra time and maybe put them away like Scotland didn't, but somehow Brazil have blagged themselves their way into round of 16 at this World Cup. In all honesty, I'm hoping Portugal win it, because Portugal, it's Ronaldo's last tournament, and he will never get to play a World Cup again. He's managed to win everything bar the World Cup, so it'd be good to just see the greatest player of all time, in my opinion, win the World Cup. But I'm on my way to Victory Square right now. It's a nice sunny day, it's about 33 degrees again, so I want to see that. I want to see a Soviet styled train station, which I've got one in mind, and I want to see the other iconic sites, which might be beer within Minsk, Belarus, within this lovely place, lovely architecture. I will see you guys in the next vlog. So I have arrived at Victory Square, which is this big monument you're about to see in a minute. What it does remind me of is the thing in Paris, Triomphe, Arc de Triomphe, because the roundabout looks like quite a busy place. This is it right here. I want to say, but I haven't done my research, so somebody correct me if I'm wrong, that it is a World War II memorial or something to do with that. World War II, because the Soviet Union, well, back when this was the Soviet Union, it was a big part of World War II. So I want to comfortably say that I am absolutely sweating just now. I feel like raiding that Coca-Cola truck because it's absolutely just crazy. I'm going to see if I can get across there, because it looks like there is some sort of flame and dedication. You might need to go underground by the looks of things, because you definitely can get across there. I will speak to you hopefully when I do get across there, or at least figure out on how to get across there. So I will speak to you guys soon. I did find the way, it turns out. There is a metro station that you enter, and this certainly looks like it. Exit to the Victory Monument and Eternal Flame 1941 to 1945. Yeah, looks like it spans up this way. So let's do this. Exit to the Victory Monument. It looks massive wherever it is. Just gonna go up this way. Way easier when you're in the middle of a roundabout. There it is. The Victory Monument and the Eternal Flame. Belarus. The last sort of Soviet European country. It's not that many countries now have Soviet architecture, so it's good to see a lot of it retained by this. 1941 to 1945, so I'd imagine that Belarus was a big part of World War II at that stage, just after the Blitz in London. There you go. Very, very nice. Yep. So I will see you in the next vlog when hopefully I can find myself a Soviet train station. The Eternal Flame. I certainly don't need that just now because it's 33 degrees out. And it literally feels like a sauna every single place that I go. I'm absolutely thirsty as well, so I'll either need to find some sort of soft drink or a pint at least. But yeah, Soviet Union architecture. Right, I will speak to you guys in the next vlog. So back again with another vlog. This time I am in my full Iron Brew outfit and I'm on my way to go find a Dynamo Minsk top in the middle of Minsk. Yeah, I'm hoping to go and do some other stuff. I'm just wary about what I can and cannot film here, because apparently you're not allowed to film government buildings, and I think I might have went up the wrong street, so I'm trying to do it sort of not secretive, but I'm trying to do it so I don't break any rules / laws. But yeah, I'm on my way to go find the Dynamo Minsk top. I went to the official stadium earlier, but it was pretty much closed. I went near it when I was going to exchange euros to Belarusian rubles, but basically it looked like people were going in and out, and I thought I'd give it a go once I got money. But typical that everything gets closed when you go and get what you want. I wanted to see the National Library of Belarus, which apparently gives you a good panoramic view of the city, but I wasn't able to do that. I think I'm better going this way and hopefully not get hit by a car in the process, because I'm unsure what the rules are regarding zebra crossings and all that here. They're very against you jaywalking, so it looks like I might have to go down this way. I'm not actively checking Google Maps either. It looks like a nice theme park in the distance. I think I've seen that online when I was looking into coming here to Minsk, Belarus. But as I was talking about before, I almost got hit by a car there. I wanted to go to the National Library, which gives panoramic views of the city, but I can't speak a word of Russian. And apparently it was like a 2.5 hour walk from where I was, near the Minsk Central Station, which isn't ideal in the first place. But then I was going to go and get the train, but then I realised I can't speak a word of Russian at all, which isn't great. Yeah, I can't speak a word of Russian at all, which isn't great. And then basically, sorry, I'm just trying to be. I can't say the word really, but I'm just trying not to break any laws, because I think I've actually come up the wrong street, which isn't ideal. But hopefully I can find this Dynamo Minsk top, because I feel like I've actually not done much today, and I shouldn't have went out drinking last night. But I'll see you on the other side when I hopefully find what I'm looking for, which is this Dynamo Minsk top. So I have just arrived in Vilnius, Lithuania. Sorry I didn't get much content back in Minsk, Belarus. I wasn't too sure what I could film and what I couldn't, and it's not a great place if you don't speak Russian. It's really hard to get to certain places, and especially a lot of things were closed. Like I tried that brewery and it was shut, and the other thing I managed to get was a Dynamo Minsk top, so that was ideal. This hotel room in Vilnius is really decent. Actually, I'm gonna have to put the key card in the slot so I can show you the bathroom. Pretty nice shower. Can't complain. The city hotels, it's called. Yeah, that door's a bit of a pain though. It's the only thing, but it's got a decent enough view of the city if I can actually open these blinds. Curtains, sorry. Decent enough view of the city, and yeah, I've been to Vilnius before, as I would have stated on one of my last vlogs that I'd been to Vilnius before, and it's a decent place. I wasn't a massive fan of Kaunas the last time, but I'm going to try and do some more exploration of that tomorrow, because my flight's not till 5 PM at night and I need to make my way to Kaunas, because Ryanair only fly to there. Well, Edinburgh Airport only fly to there. You have to fly from London to actually get to the Vilnius airport, but the bus route took you past like Vilnius airport on the way back from Minsk, so I will keep you updated on what I'm doing. But Minsk, Belarus, give it a go. Lida is meant to be a decent city as well, which is right on the border. I did enjoy my time there, although I didn't get up that much. There wasn't any real like things to go see other than a few monuments, but the Soviet era sort of metro station was iconic, and there was a lot of iconic buildings, so I would recommend the place if you're looking for a sort of country that is one of the last Soviet Union ones. So yeah, I will catch you in the next vlog. So, just making sure it's recording. As I stated previously, sorry it's a bit windy here. As I stated previously, I've arrived in Vilnius, Lithuania, after a really good holiday to Minsk, Belarus, which was decent enough. I'm just wondering whether I should go that way, which was decent enough. There's a lot of decent architecture in Vilnius. I've been to Vilnius before because this is the only airport where Ryanair fly out of. I've got just under an hour before I need to catch my flight back to Edinburgh, so I'm glad that I done this trip. I'm glad that I came and seen Belarus, well, Minsk. Supposedly Lida is meant to be a decent city as well, right on the border between there and Lithuania. It was absolutely pouring it down when I left Vilnius this morning to get here, but I'm glad that, as I say, I've done this trip. I've seen some incredible sites, incredible Soviet Union sites, but yeah, I'm looking forward to what other trips I have planned. I've got the Balkans in just over a month, I think, yeah, just over a month, and then I've got Riga, Latvia after that, and hopefully the end of the year I can do somewhere in America as well and get another state or two or a dozen ticked off at once. So I'm just trying to see the world as much as possible. Belarus was always going to be a hard one to tick off the list because there was just a lot of restrictions, especially what's happening in Russia, well, between Russia and Ukraine at the minute, and just all over the world, which is mental, considering there wasn't any wars about 7-8 years ago other than the likes of Afghanistan or whatnot. But yeah, I would just want to see as much countries as I can, do all the 195, 196, and I'll hopefully take you guys on an adventure with me. But until the next time, until the next vlog, I will catch you guys later, and it might be in Edinburgh.